engine in it out of a junkyard. Of course, that old engine was that Hemi that Chrysler had produced, and it was really the thing that got drag racing really going.
March 8th, 1970, Long Beach, California. A tragic accident. It certainly changed your life and the whole sport.
I was on the starting line at Long Beach in the final run, and the transmission exploded, and it took off half of my right foot. Well, I lay in the hospital in Long Beach, California for 8 weeks, and I vowed that I would do something about this problem. So I put together on paper this rear engine car that I thought would work. Got out of the hospital, I built the car, I debuted at the Winter Nationals. 71 at Pomona, won the event. And it was the first rear engine car to ever qualify at a national event, much less win one. So it's my proudest achievement in the sport.
You know, we look at National Dragster at the record list, and we see that the all-time marks were set by Don Garlitz in 1975 and still stand.
Well, that was probably the height of my career. Not to say that I won't do anything else, but to me, as I look back of all the things I ever did, that was the greatest, because I won the NHRA World Championships, set both ends of the record all in the same day. Both ends of the record were set on one run, and then the following day they were backed up while I won the race.
Big Daddy, stay with us another 25 years, will you?
Well, I don't know whether I'll be able to do that or not, but I'm certainly going to be around 4 or 5.
I believe it. Thank you. When the people at Fram first told me that their pick as best engineered car at this Gator Nationals was a purple Henry J, I was a little dubious. Upon seeing it, I am amazed. A 1951 Henry J, the Henry J frame, a very rare single overhead cam Ford motor, and an absolute plumber's nightmare. Dry sump oil system, just too many things to even mention. I'm sure you can see just by looking at it that it truly deserves best engineered car of the event. It's owned by E.L. Williams of Redford, Michigan.
4 cars remain in each of the Pro Stock and Funny Car categories. Bob Glidden matches up against Warren Johnson, while Frank Iaconio meets Larry Lombardo driving for Bill Jenkins. In Funny Car Eliminator, it is Dale Poldy against Don Prudhomme, while Billy Meyer goes against Gordy Bonnet. And here is 23-year-old Billy Meyer from Waco, Texas. Gordy Bonnet, his competition back frantically, the crew working on the car. There's something wrong. It has not yet started. Meyer's burnout is completed, and he's approaching the starting line. And it looks like Bonnet will not make the semifinals. The defending champion out of the race at the Gator Nationals. Getting into tire shake, smoking the tires, just coasting through at 91 miles an hour. And a tough break for Edmonton, Alberta's Gordy Bonnet. Dale Poldy driving the War Eagle, and this could be the race of Funny Car Eliminator against Don Prudhomme. Prudhomme, having lost the lane choice in the previous round, allows Dale Poldy to select the right-hand lane. Slow motion of Poldy's burnout as the tires growing in height, smoke pouring off of them, burning the rubber, actually heat the tire to get the ultimate in traction. Prudhomme, having been plagued with some tire shaking problems, nobody knows what causes it, but it will literally shake the car to pieces. And Poldy out alongside of Prudhomme. Prudhomme smoking the tires. Dale Poldy takes the win and advances to the finals. 6.37 seconds, 236 miles an hour. In slow motion, you see the snake losing the race right there. The car breaking traction, starting to drift a little towards the guardrail, and it's Dale Poldy in the finals. Pro Stock semifinal racing, Larry Lombardo driving Bill Grumpy Jenkins. Grumpy's toy, a Chevrolet Monza. The best of the Chevrolets thus far at this event has been the team of Iaconio and Allen in the near lane. Frank Iaconio, out together they go. Approaching the finish line, anybody's race. It's Frankie Iaconio, 8.68 seconds. In slow motion, you can see how close this race really is. They come into the first speed trap light, side by side. Frank Iaconio pulling it out by just about a half a car length. Warren Johnson, the Minnesota-based Chevrolet Pro Stocker, against Bob Glidden. This is your classic Ford versus Chevrolet. Johnson's car powered by the big block Chevy engine, and a red light start. You saw him leave just before Glidden, and that was just enough to catch the big red eye, leaving the line too soon. Bob Glidden takes the win, 8.57 seconds at 156 miles an hour. It's time for the semifinals of Top Fuel Racing, and it's Big Daddy Don Garlits against the Canadian Graham Light. The low qualifier Kelly Brown has a tough race against Marvin Graham. Kelly Brown, Mr. Consistency thus far. He qualified at 6 seconds flat. First round, second round, both 6.00 second elapsed time. Marvin Graham, easing through the round before, relinquished the lane choice, gives it to Kelly Brown, hoping that he can make the horsepower necessary. Here in a dramatic close-up and special effects, we'll take a look at this staging procedure. You can see Marvin Graham's wheels already in that first light beam. The pre-stage light is lit in the left-hand lane for Marvin Graham. Here now comes the Brissett and Drake car, Kelly Brown driving. He comes into the first light beam. He is pre-staged. Both cars will now move forward another 3 to 4 inches and will pull into the staging beam. When they're both staged and set, that's the time Buster Couch, the starter, throws the switch. The Christmas tree goes green. Both cars leave the line. And to the finish line, 1,320 feet away, it's Kelly Brown with his third consecutive 6.0 second elapsed time, this time 6.06. Now, will the lane choice make a difference? We saw a moment ago that fine 6.07 by Graham Light. That gave him lane choice over Big Daddy Don Garlits. Light took the right-hand lane. We have found most of the lane choices have gone to the right-hand lane. Will it make a difference here? Only the finish line win lights will be the ultimate judge as Garlits against Light to determine who goes into the finals against Kelly Brown. A tremendous hole shot by Don Garlits. A little bit of smoke off of Graham Light's car. And it's Don Garlits, 6.21 seconds at 234 miles an hour. The matchup of the number 1 and 2 qualifiers in the finals. Let's go to Steve.
Excuse me, Billy. It looked like you were having a little trouble getting down that left-hand lane on the single.
He had lane choice, and on the single, I just wanted to see how much it would go, and I hit it really hard, and it just wouldn't take it. On the run, I'd have pedaled it, but, then I would have lost a lot of ET, so I wanted to see if I could do it. It did the same thing Prudhomme did.
Go get him, Billy Meyer, in the finals in Funny Car Eliminator.
It's time for the finals of professional racing at the 9th annual NHRA Gatornationals. Let's join Steve Evans with the driver of this car.
Kelly Brown, this has got to be science fiction. A 5-year layoff, you go to Pomona with a brand new car, Jim Brissett, you'll win the event. Then you come here, it looks like you could win this one too. Do you even believe it yet?
Well, I have to believe it because I'm still here and I'm very tired. We're very pleased, just like we were at Pomona, and we're moving right along, and neither one of us really understand it because we're racing guys that have been racing full-on pro racers, and we're very pleased about it. The car is running exceptionally well, and we'll just keep going.
The finals of Pro Stock Eliminator, the Ford Pinto of Bob Glidden, 13-time national event champion. The Chevrolet Monza of Frank Iaconio, 3 times before he's finished runner-up, has yet to win a national event. Some $12,000 riding on this race. And a red light start by Bob Glidden, automatically the win to Frank Iaconio. Glidden drives it through the finish at 8.58 seconds, but in slow motion you see right there Glidden just perceptibly ahead of the green light, and that leaves the glowing red bulb indicating a loss. Finals of Funny Car, Dale Puldy, the California-based War Eagle, against Billy Meyer, Waco Willie they call him. He's only 23 years old, has been driving a funny car since he was 16. Puldy at the age of 27, in drag racing more than a decade. A close race as they leave the line together, and it's Puldy at the finish by just a little over a car length, 6.42 seconds. His speed, 234 miles an hour. In slow motion, you see him pull away from Billy Meyer just at the finish. So Dale Poldy wins his first national event title, the beautiful War Eagle from Van Nuys, California.
Our funny car champion, Dale Poldy, trying to crawl out of his car, get the breather mask off. I'm sure there's a big smile behind it somewhere in there. Boy, there is. You got to race about 10 years to do it, but it feels good.
I'm telling you, it really feels great. I just can't wait to call my family and everything, tell everybody about it.
Well, Meyer was right there.
Was he really? I don't even know. I just was hoping I never saw him.
It was only a tenth of a second, 6:42 to a 6:52.
Wow. I thought the car would have run better than that, too.
The race this crowd of Floridians has been waiting for. Don Garlits of Sefner, Florida, for the first time in a long time, coming in as an underdog in this final round against Kelly Brown. Brown, 35 years old, a stuntman and an actor from Tarzana, California, has recorded low elapsed times, 6 seconds flat, 6 seconds flat, 6.06 seconds. He has the lane choice. Will it make a difference? Garlits staging very carefully. Right alongside comes Kelly Brown. Both drivers just as cool as can be as they inch their cars into the staging beam, corralling some 2,000 horsepower apiece. The finals of the Gatornationals. And it's Don Garlits with a big lead. He smokes the tires, but an exploded engine. Trouble for Kelly Brown, and it's Don Garlits for the finish line, and the crowd loves it. 6.55 seconds was all his elapsed time, but that's more than enough to take the title in Top Fuel Eliminator, winning some $11,000 in cash and awards.
Big Daddy Don Garlits is still the king. An all-Donovan final. Kelly Brown broke a motor. Connecting rod broke and just stopped him right in his track.
I'll be darned. Well, you know, it smoked the tires. Mine did right at the line. I figured it was all over, but I couldn't see him anywhere, so I just stayed after it.
Well, Big Daddy's the king, but it's refreshing to see a nice fellow like Kelly Brown running so hard and giving you a race for your paycheck.
Yeah, Kelly's really a great guy. The whole team is nice. Of course, Brissette's been around for years, you know, one of the old guys, and we're really... And it's Donovan. We're excited about the whole thing.
Well, this is going to help on that march towards the World Championship that you want so bad this year.
Yes, it'll be a big help, Steve.
Congratulations to you and your wife, Pat, and we'll see you at the next race.
Steve and I will be back with a final look at the Gatornationals in just a moment. For his closing thoughts, here again, Steve Evans.
Dave, I like the contrast, I think, in this event. 25-year-old Dale Poldy wins his first ever national title. 46-year-old Don Garlits wins his 17th national title. For Garlits, it was a bit of a lucky break. Poldy literally had to claw his way through eliminations. He had close races with Trip Shoemake, a close race with Billy Meyer, only a tenth of a second at the finish line with Billy Meyer, who incidentally gave Poldy a bottle of champagne in the turnout area just to congratulate him, one he had bought for himself. In Gainesville here, you'd have a hard time convincing the newspapers, the TV stations, the motel, or the merchants that they're not a contender to Indianapolis for the biggest car race in the world. They think this is just one fabulous event, and so do we.
Right you are, Steve, about Gainesville and the Gatornationals. This 9th annual event has seen an all-time record attendance. It was just 9 short years ago that some far-sighted Gainesvillians carved a racetrack out of some swampland. That racetrack has been improved and upgraded every year. Diamond P Sports' next stop on the championship drag racing trail will be the Cajun Nationals, a new event from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. For Steve Evans, I'm Dave McClelland. Thanks for being with us. The NHRA Gatornationals has been brought to you by Kodak, whose fine cameras and film help you save all your good times in pictures. And by Fram, makers of oil, air, and fuel filters, windshield wipers, and Autolite spark plugs and tune-up kits. Promotional consideration received and a fee paid by Whammo. It's a whole new ball game. Trackball by Whammo. The executive producer of Diamond P Sports, Harvey Palish, our producer-director, John Mullen. NHRA presentation, a Diamond P Sports production.